here, and today we've got another video for you guys, and today we have a Cathay Dragon Airbus A330-300. Now this livery was made by Miles, and it's on our updated Airbus A330. You've seen a video on this previously with the SAS 330, and even longer ago with the Delta 330. Now the Delta one's outdated, but nonetheless, there are a few other videos in case you want to see more A330 action on the channel. Now, before I begin the video, I just want to make a quick FYI. A lot of things you see in this video feature custom models and textures from our texture pack. And if you'd like to download our texture pack, you can join our JCTV Discord server, and we have the texture pack download there. We also have a channel that is dedicated to showing you how the texture pack works and how to get cool things and cool models. Another thing, if you would like to join our Minecraft server, because right now I'm on the server as we speak, check out the IP description to join the Aero Team server in the description. Alright, without further ado, let's begin. So, as you know, Cathay Dragon is a, it's kind of, if you can kind of wrap your head around a regional airline operating an A330, that's kind of what Cathay Dragon is. It used to be Dragonair, but they were rebranded into Cathay Dragon, so, yeah, not too long ago, they have like 48 destinations. They have a pretty modest fleet, really. They are under Cathay Pacific, obviously with the Cathay logo and the name Cathay Dragon, but they kind of serve as the regional airline for them. And yeah, they don't act like a regional airline. I mean, they kind of serve the purpose of a regional airline, but it's like the services and the aircraft they use is not really. But you know, that's just, you know, the way we see it kind of in the Americas and Europe. Kind of, we don't really see it. It's kind of different ways of economics and whatnot. But without further ado, we've got the nose of the A330 right here. We've got a Dragon right here, which is looking pretty hot. We've got the forward exit. It states Cathay Dragon, and then it has text in Chinese or Mandarin, either one of those two. Please don't kill me in the comments about it. And then we have the Rolls-Royce Trent 700 engines, which are fitted for the A330. Now, a little bit of a problem is we don't have stairs in this color, so that's why it looks a little bit odd, but, you know, it's not bad, not bad. We've got the wing box right here, and oh, I forgot to mention, as you can see, this is, packed ice as a slab, and that's a feature of our texture pack, yeah. But to carry on, we've got a winglet right here, some buttons there, the wing of the A330, which Zap ended up doing a lot of, and he did an outstanding job with. Mine too. We've got the winglet right here that is red. We've got the flap track fairings on the underside of the engine, the main landing gear, and the landing gear bay doors that will open up and scoop this up. Another cool feature about the, lighting error. Let me just do flat night vision. There we go. That'll fix everything. Another cool feature about Rolls-Royce is just the way the engine is shaped, and we were able to get this shape thanks to a lot of the cool techniques we picked up. And our texture pack allows it to be, you know, pasted onto a lot of different liveries and not have to worry about that kind of breaking compatibility. As you might not know, a lot of times we don't add a feature because we simply can't, you know, make liveries with it, but our texture pack allows us to kind of bypass that rule a lot. Anyways, continuing on, we've got a beacon light on the underbelly. We've got the aft of the aircraft, where it's kind of like the Cathay Pacific tail, only it's red, which I think looks pretty awesome if you ask me. We've got the registration and then the national flag there. And then we've got the horizontal stabilizers with the elevators, the auxiliary power unit here at the back of the aircraft, and then, let me go to Game Mode Spectator. And then we've got some cargo bays on the other side of the aircraft. So here's the aft cargo bay of the aircraft. It is much larger than the cargo bays you've seen in the previous videos, such as the 737 and the 757. So this is a lot bigger, pretty nice. If we go to the forward section of the aircraft, we have the forward cargo bay right here, which, as you guessed it, is pretty much identical to the previous, or the aft cargo bay, yes. But that's pretty much it for the XT. Oh, I'm sorry, that is not pretty much it. We've got more to talk about. We've got a beacon light on top of the aircraft, a little bit of a SATCOM right there for detail, and some other things. We've also got the registration and the national flag, again, on the back of the plane right there. So, yeah, again, livery by Miles. He did a pretty stupendous job, and it looks pretty delicious. A lot of you guys have also been commenting about about the possibility of an Airbus A330 tutorial. You really won't see one in this scale because, I mean, one, it's a bit too big and it has a lot of stuff that you guys wouldn't be able to do. Actually, I take that back. You would be able to build this, but we kind of, I've mentioned it previously in other videos, but you just probably won't see a 1.51, which is what the scale is, tutorial on the A330. You probably will see one in 1:1 scale, but not 1.51. Alright, we are now on board the aircraft. I'm currently at the L and R1 exit, which you normally, well, if you're flying first or business class, you would fly and board from here. But most of us are peasants and we don't do that, so yeah. But here's the forward section of the aircraft. We've got the flight deck door, and here's the cockpit of the A330. As you see, it is pretty much the exact same cockpit as you've seen in literally every other video that is an Airbus aircraft. So, oh, what have I done? What have I done? Problem solved. So, what we've got here is we've got the side 6, the throttle quadrant, the first officer side 6, the main panel, the FCP, the overhead panel, and we've got the captain seat, the first officer seat. And that's actually pretty much it. We could squeeze a lot more detail into here, but you know, we're not doing it. So yeah, why aren't we doing that? We can like put a lot more into here. So let me actually, I'm sorry. And now it feels really low, but I don't like that. Oh, we'll just leave it like this, I guess. Excuse me. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Undo that. Undo that. But to continue on, here's just the flight deck. It's, like I mentioned, it's identical to basically every other Airbus cockpit we've done on this channel. However, we are contemplating about making an Airbus flight deck model to put in because we already have a Boeing model, but we don't have an Airbus model. And just in case you're curious, this is what the Boeing flight deck model looks like right here. This is what it looks like, as you can see. So, there we go. And that's that. Also, a lot of you guys have been wondering, how did I do that? Okay, I have a redstone repeater right here, and we've made separate textures for this. So as you know, we're starting to build trains and everything, so we made like a custom train track models. And while we were doing that, we decided to, hey, the pilot player, what rank do you get world edit? As I was saying, basically you have this right here, you get a redstone torch or anything that will activate redstone and place it next to it, and then there you've got a throttle quadrant. Now if you want to have the Boeing, you know, main panel, what you do is simply right click, because this is the repeater texture. I'm sorry, it's textured over, it is modeled over the repeater. Finally got it. So that's what we've got there. You also have sea pickles that are yolks, so, oh, they're backwards. Oh, this way, other way around, other way around. Okay, they're not turning around for some reason, not sure why. But as you can see, we've got a lot of cool textures in this texture pack, like that and everything else. So this is what the main panel looks like, and then all you do is just click. And you're probably wondering, I have the stick because with world edit things, you know, I can make blocks not reload. So just to show what I mean, like you can get gravel. As we all know, gravel, it falls, but with world edit, it doesn't. See, look, the power of world edit, yay. And then I regenerate the blocks and it breaks. But carry on, we are back in the flight deck, not the flight deck, excuse me, the main cabin. We've got a galley right here with our galley textures. And then we are in first class, which is very nice. Now it's in 1-2-1 seating, and Miles did a very amazing job right here with this. I'm honestly pleased. He did a really good job. Let me get that. There we go. So, good job, Miles. Great looking business class right here. Next we have, this is first class. I keep calling it business. This is business class. And it is in a 2-2-2 seating. Nonetheless, it's still very nice, and whatnot. It actually goes past the L2 and R2 exits right here, business class some more, and then it's just regular economy throughout the rest of the cabin. So, yeah. And at the back of the aircraft, we have a rear galley. It's a little bit tight, but it's what we've got. Let me put that there. A little bit tight. We've got a lavatory right here. So, lavatory right there. We've got the Airbus A330 cabin. Now, this does not have the new Airbus like cabin flex because, you know, this aircraft was in service prior to that, and I don't think it's been retrofitted for it yet, but who knows, it might be later on. But as you can see, more lavatories right here, and whatnot. Anyway, that's pretty much all we have for today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Smack the like button for more Minecraft madness, and check out my other videos for cool content like this in the future. If you'd like to use our texture pack, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, go to our JCTV server in the description for Discord, and you can download it from there. Don't forget to join us on our Aero Team server by checking the IP in the description, so you get to scream at us and whatnot. Anyway, I'm Jordan. Thanks for watching.